President of Ukraine claims large-scale Russian invasion of country being planned.
Here's a summary of the article.
The President of Ukraine, Petro Poroshenko, claims he has proof that Russia is planning a large-scale ground attack against Ukraine, according to local media. Poroshenko waves some paper around, paper which he claims hold proof of Russia planning a large-scale ground attack against Ukraine. The recent confrontation began when Russia prevented 3 Ukrainian Navy vessels from passing beneath a bridge in the Kerch Strait, blocking the way with a cargo ship. Lots of talk from Poroshenko that he has reliable evidence of Russia planning a full-scale ground attack on Ukraine. Diplomatic sources have said the planned meeting was requested by both Russia and Ukraine. Some reports in pro-Kremlin Russian media are stating that Ukraine has launched a massive artillery barrage, however that has not been confirmed. Downing Street Press Secretary James Slack said, "Further evidence of Russia's destabilizing behavior in the region and its ongoing violation of Ukrainian territorial integrity. Russia must not be allowed to use force to exert greater pressure on Ukraine."
This post received a score of 30,481, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
There will never be another country to willingly give up their nukes after this.
Yep. This is going to bite the world in the ass.
Exactly what Putin wants, to sow distrust and chaos so he can work quietly in the background noise to achieve his actual goals without much attention being drawn. Some is of course okay though, just not enough that the general people think about it for more than a few minutes. Just look at what they fucking did to our elections with their propaganda army.
Good old Vlad. The man might be a megalomaniac sociopath, but he's certainly smart. Russia is in a place where they can operate without much threat of consequence from the West. Despite not being as economically significant as China or the US, they've managed to remain highly relevant on a global political front due to skilled maneuvering. You know, I'm not entirely sure which is more scary. An utter idiot in control of a country, or an intelligent but malevolent leader. Both can do a hell of a lot of damage.
The only silver lining for Trump is that he's a fucking idiot who gives it all away. If he was half as smart as Putin, we'd be fucked, and not now the extent for decades.
AKA Pence.
Pence is not smart, when compared to anyone like Putin. Pence is smarter than Trump, but he still believes the world is 6,000 years old.
Come on, it has already been planned for years.
Putin is not stupid. The boats he took and blockade of the Sea of Azov were probably all planned for months. The Russians probably planned through the many of outcomes of their actions. Everything that they do is pushing towards one goal: control Ukraine.
This is probably a dumb question, but why do they want Ukraine?
It is a buffer between Russia and the West. It used to be pro-Russuan but is turning towards the West right at Russia's doorstep. In addition to its strategic location, it is an enormous agricultural powerhouse and has large metal processing plants.
These responses make sense and I'm sure are accurate, but damn, I just can't imagine any of that being worth the global shit show that they must know will be brought upon them.
The opposite is true. They know the global community will do nothing. The world has done nothing for many, many years. Same deal with Saudi Arabia. Everyone knows what they are doing and do nothing about it.
The thing with Ukraine is the West missed its window of opportunity. Had NATO got in there first, then it would be the Russians doing nothing. At the end of the day, direct confrontation from either side is impossible, so instead whoever's first on the scene gets to impose themselves. The best the guys outside could get away with is a lend-lease through which to wage a proxy war, and even then this would likely have repercussions.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by SMMRY.com, without any human intervention.